everybody, welcome back to the channel and more Blood and Plunder coverage here as we work our way through the remainder of the Dutch special characters here, or named characters. Another one here, David Nassy, interesting one, so a little bit cheaper than the last few that we've looked at 25 points, but that's probably about average for most named characters. Here we can go with Dutch Caribbean Militia or Privateers, so we have some flexibility on, are we mainly land focused or do we want to be a little bit on the water as well. Got the brace of pistols and the standard melee weapon. We got that super command range of 16, although here we're only getting the 2 command points, but that's pretty standard. But we look at these last 2 guys right there getting that 3rd command point, but again we're also paying 5 more points. 25 is still a pretty solid investment, so we're probably not playing small games here, but medium to large for sure. 16-inch command range is huge though, right? 32-inch bubble, that's going to give us plenty of room to spread out the force and not necessarily have to be bunched up and just kind of control the board more. 2 special rules here. We get Inspiring, which we would expect to see so often on all these named characters, but basically our ability to continue to help maximize the use of our command points by helping us rally and really keeping our forces in the fight as long as possible. Always good. But then we get Guerrilla Commander, which we haven't seen too much of, and we'll touch on that in just a minute. But again, one of the other wonderful things about Blood and Plunder with the huge variety of factions and characters is even within some of those, the ability to swap out units from either other factions, change their allocation of the force from like primary units to more support units and things like that. Here we get another unorthodox force. This force may take unaligned Jewish militia as a core unit, so we have an interesting little variation there. Now, the last little bit that we do want to touch on is, again, that Guerrilla Commander, and basically everybody within our command range friendly units get the Skirmishers special rule as well. So always fun, again, when we get other rules that then kind of can, like in this case, benefit our force, which ideally with that huge command range we can spread out a little bit so most units can have advantage of that, unless we're going really too far afield from the commander and his units. But having then skirmishers kind of apply without having to pay any necessarily extra points for it is another one of those interesting little swaps or upgrades that we can get via a character in this. So overall, let us know, guys. Have you run David Nassy? Do you feel he's more effective in the militia deployment here with that list, or the Dutch privateers? We're not necessarily getting any like naval specific abilities that are always good, like Broadside and Commodore, but does he do enough there? Let us know in the comments, guys, and how those games have gone, and what point size you typically tend to run him to if you did employ him. So thanks so much for watching. We got, I think, one more to go, and then we'll be wrapping up the Dutch. Thanks again for watching.